Greetings and good evening, one and all. I am Dr. Wolf, and over the past several months, I've had a number of questions about how I do what I do and what else is in this office that a lot of people have seen, but only from just this angle. So I thought maybe I'd put together a short little video showing everything that goes into what I make, and even some of the wonderful fan creations that I've been given at various conventions and little stories behind each of them. So, without further ado, let's take a look around. First of all, if you'll take a look down here, this is my little work area. And as you can see, my little microphone setup, little pop filter, and this little red box with a little Fluttershy figurine on top of it. If you can see that. Yeah, there we go. Now, this Fluttershy figurine actually has a bit of a good story to it because this is the first piece of MLP anything that I was given. And it holds special significance for me because it was given to me by my lady only a little more than a month after I had started making my first videos back in 2013. And this is something that I put in my shirt pocket. Every time I do a convention, I put it down here like this so it's right next to my heart. And yeah, just little special significance with this figurine considering all the other MLP everything that I have here. This is what sticks out the most, and this is what stays next to me when I'm working. Now over here you'd see a little picture frame, and normally I'd have a picture of my lady here while I'm working, but she has specifically requested that I not put her picture in any of my videos. She does not want to be shown on camera just yet, and that's basically just because she's very camera shy. She doesn't want to be put out on the internet anywhere. Maybe that'll change one of these days, but she's very much a Fluttershy personality, and it's going to take a while. However, over here, this is something that a lot of people think is put up to help drown out sound, so I have better quality when I'm recording. I hadn't really considered that when I put this up here because the second year when I first started making videos, this is another little thing that my lady got for me, just a My Little Pony towel that she had found and wanted to give me as sort of a congratulations on another year sort of thing. So it's something that I've had hung up ever since. And one other little thing I'd like to show you. This is something a little special. It was given to me by a fan that shows, hey, this is Dr. Wolf's office. I think that's pretty cool. I wonder how long it took somebody to make that. But thanks again. Now, over here, this is a wolf puzzle that my lady made for me many months ago. It took her several hours to put together, and she knows how much I love wolves. And when she finished it, she glued all the puzzle pieces together, and she got a really nice frame for it. And quite frankly, that really surprised me because, wow, I mean, look at this. It looks like a legitimate piece of art until you get up close and realize, hey, it's actually a puzzle. Nice to see that my lady really puts in that kind of work just to make something nice for me. There's a couple more wolf pictures in this room. And yeah, this is one I've had for many years. On this one over here, again, many years that I've had this one. However, the main attraction I'd like to show everybody here today is the fact that my lady, not too long ago, put together a couple of really large bookshelves to hold all of the fan merchandise that I have come across over all the conventions I've gone to. And I'd like to take a little while and explain some of these here and there. Now, those of you who have been watching my channel for quite some time may recognize the Flutterwolf plushie. And this is something I got from Nightmare Nights in 2014. One fan had given me the plushie, another fan had given me the ears, and they thought I should try wearing the ears, and they turned out to be a little too small for my head, so started giving me headaches. But they turned out to be a perfect fit for her head, so yeah, there you go. And there's also other little Fluttershy plushies and a little cutout. This is a little Fluttershy fan art that someone had given to me. This is a little pink cheerleader that my lady had actually given to me when we were dating as a way of cheering me on. And it's something I've just held on to for all these years. Down here, we have another little wolf plush that my lady has given to me. This is Take a Bolder Path, the Tao of Maud. Something else I had gotten in a convention in Everfree Northwest. And if I can get that to stay, keep that right there. Some other little wolf figurines, a little wolf picture. This is actually something I gotten from Yellowstone a long, long, long time ago, back when I was maybe 13, 14. I've held on ever since. This is a little DRWolf badge that was given to me at a recent convention. That was at BronyCon. And down here we have a little Sweetie Belle plushie. It's a square plushie. This was given to me at Crystal Mountain PonyCon in 2014, and I've held on to it ever since, and it's very fun. Little beanie plushie. And here are some little buttons, like this one was given to me. Oh, goodness. So many little trinkets that over the years, all from analysis communities, and this one's from Dusty Cat, little thumb drive that I got as part of the Coping with Disabilities Through Pony panel. This was a little book with Fluttershy drawn on it, and it's supposed to signify the way DRWolf is always holding a little book in front of him with this little picture of Fluttershy on it in most of the reviews I do. So I thought that was pretty neat. And these little ears, this was given to me by Sweetie Bloom, put on top of my head when I was at Everfree Northwest this past year. Or actually, I think that was BabsCon. And a little DRWolf Parasprite plushie. Isn't that adorable? And one of the MLP comics, this is actually the only one I own because, again, fan gave it to me. Lots of little DRWolf fan art and BronyCon little packet. This one was a little art piece by Talons of Ice and Fire, and that's fun. And this was a framed piece of DRWolf that I thought was really fun, really well done. And take a look at that. It's good to be helping. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, goodness. And a whole bunch of little business cards from various people. Oh, goodness. Let's take a look here. More little business cards here. And DRWolf as a Parasprite in fan art. And down here I have a few more little fan art pieces that are all drawn by various people. You want to take a quick look around here. Just people saying their thanks, giving their hellos, and showing how much they really appreciate what I do. And I'm glad that I'm able to have a place for all of these things now, these little bookshelves. And I'm sure that in the coming years I'll be getting plenty more stuff like this too. I have to say thank you once again to everybody who's been showing how much they appreciate all the work that I've done and how much of an impact I've had. These down here, way down here, this is all from Mad Munchkin. This entire shelf is from Mad Munchkin. And this was all a way to say thanks for the help I had given her in helping her raise funds so she can get a new computer. And I think it's wonderful that she sent a package of all these wonderful little art pieces all the way across the ocean as a way of saying thank you. So, yeah, glad to have it, Mad Munchkin. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of empty space on these bookshelves because, quite frankly, we probably only needed just one, but my lady likes to plan way, way ahead. And she figured that I'm probably going to be getting so many more fan art pieces over the months that eventually I'm going to need another bookshelf, and she's probably right. But one little thing I wanted to show before I close out for the day are these little clothing items. Again, something that my lady had bought she intends to do one day of Nightmare Nights in 2015. It's taking place in Dallas in late October. She wants to go attend the convention with me for just one day. And as part of that, she remembered a video I put together all about her, describing that she's kind of a Fluttershy personality with Applejack's work ethic in Pinkie Pie's career. And so she thought that she would create a little costume with the color of Fluttershy in the shirt and a little pink apron covered with cupcakes to represent Pinkie Pie, and a brown hat to represent Applejack. She's actually going to be dressing up in a costume for Nightmare Nights, and that really surprised me because I had no idea that she'd even want to show off while at Nightmare Nights. I figured that she'd be very much like Fluttershy and trying to be as far away from the attention of others as possible. So I'm really glad to hear that she's going to try to have fun with it. I'm going to be doing my very best to make sure that she doesn't get overwhelmed. But I'm glad that she'll be taking part in everything. And I'm, once again, glad that so many people have given so many wonderful pieces of fan art and little plushies and whatnot. It's a little collection that I've been gathering. And it still overwhelms me every time I see it. I look forward to, honestly, what else people are going to be bringing over the years. I know eventually it's going to be getting overwhelming for even just 2 bookshelves, but everything that people have made for me, everything that people have done, it still overwhelms me. It still makes me think, wow, I'm actually making a difference. I'm having a positive influence. And that's just wonderful to hear. I want to thank everybody who has supported me in so many ways, and I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my office. And as per usual, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.